Hello and welcome to Calm English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. It's so lovely to have you here today. Take a slow, easy breath and let your shoulders soften. There's nowhere you need to rush off to.
If you're new here, this is a slow English podcast. We speak slowly and we keep our words simple. So you can just relax, listen, and follow along.
You don't need to understand every single word. That is completely okay. Just let the language drift past you, gently, like steam rising softly from a warm cup.
And if you like, you can read the words on the screen while you listen. Listening and reading together is a wonderful, calm way to learn.
So get comfortable. Maybe make yourself a warm drink and settle into a soft chair. There's nothing to finish here and know where you need to be.
Today, our topic is simple and gentle and very close to everyday life. We're going to talk about the comfort of tea.
Tea, just a warm cup held in your hands. There's something about a quiet cup of tea that can calm the mind and warm the heart. So let's take our time with it.
We'll talk about making a cup of tea, the little ritual of it, tea breaks, tea with friends, teas around the world, and how tea gently slows us down.
But first, let's look at a few words. We call this part today's words. We'll use them many times, so let's learn them now, slowly and gently.
Our first word is tea. Tea. Tea is a warm drink you make by pouring hot water over dried leaves. For example, I make a cup of tea every morning.
The second word is cup. Cup. A cup is a small, round container that you drink from. For example, I wrap my cold hands around a warm cup.
The third word is kettle. Kettle. A kettle is the pot you use to boil water for tea. For example, I fill the kettle and switch it on.
And the fourth word is brew. Brew. To brew tea means to make it by letting it sit in hot water. For example, I let the tea brew for a few minutes.
So again, our four words: tea, cup, kettle, and brew. Don't worry about remembering them perfectly. You'll hear them many times today.
Let's say them once more, slowly. Tea. A warm drink from dried leaves. Cup. A small container you drink from. Kettle. The pot that boils your water.
And brew. To make tea by letting it sit in hot water. Lovely. Now, with these gentle words ready, let's begin our slow talk about the comfort of tea, Jake.
Thank you, Emma. I think one of the simplest comforts in life is a warm cup of tea. No matter how the day is going, a cup of tea makes things feel a little better.
Oh yes, there's a quiet comfort in it. You hold the warm cup in your hands, take that first sip, and already the world feels a little softer.
Exactly. And you don't need anything special, just some leaves, hot water, and a cup. Tea is simple and humble, and it's there for almost everyone.
That's what I love about it. It's such an ordinary thing, and yet a single cup of tea can change your whole mood almost without you noticing.
It really can. Sometimes I feel tired or low, but I make a cup of tea, sit down, and slowly, something inside me settles. A small, warm comfort.
A small, warm comfort. I like that. And it asks so little of you. You just boil the water and wait. The tea does the rest, kindly.
Yes, and it suits any moment. Happy or sad, busy or calm, there's always time for a cup of tea.
Let me ask you something, Jake. When you wake up in the morning, is a cup of tea part of how you begin your day?
Oh, always. It's the first thing I do. I fill the kettle, and while it heats, I stand by the window and wait. It's a calm, slow way to begin.
I love that picture. There's something peaceful about those few quiet minutes, waiting for the kettle before the day has truly started. Just you and the soft sound of water.
Yes, and that first cup in the morning feels almost sacred. The house is still quiet. I sit, I hold the warm cup, and I let myself wake up slowly.
That's such a gentle way to start. Instead of rushing straight into the day, you give yourself a small, warm pause that belongs only to you.
Exactly, and it sets the tone for everything after. If I begin the morning slowly, with a quiet cup of tea, I carry that calm with me for hours.
I feel the same. My morning tea is a little promise to myself. It says there's no need to hurry. The day can wait a few minutes longer.
And the morning is so still. The light is soft, the house is quiet. To sit with a warm cup and watch the day arrive is one of life's small joys.
It really is. A simple cup of tea turns those first minutes into something gentle and kind, a soft beginning instead of a sudden, hurried one.
Now, I want to talk about the little ritual of making tea, Emma, because making the tea is part of the pleasure, isn't it? Not just the drinking of it.
Oh, absolutely. The whole ritual is soothing. Filling the kettle, listening to the water bubble, choosing your favorite cup. Each small step is calm and familiar.
Yes, there's comfort in the steps themselves. You've done them 1,000 times, so your hands know the way. Your mind can rest while your hands quietly work.
That's so true. It's a gentle, familiar dance. The kettle, the cup, the leaves, the water. You don't have to think. You just let it carry you along.
And then comes the waiting. You pour the hot water, and you let the tea brew. For a few minutes, there's nothing to do but wait and breathe.
I love that waiting. In a busy day, it's a rare, quiet pause. You watch the color of the tea slowly deepen, and for a moment, time gently slows down.
Yes, the brewing can't be rushed. The tea takes its own sweet time. And in a way, it quietly teaches us patience, gently, every single day.
That's a lovely thought. The tea won't be hurried, so neither can you. You simply have to wait for those few quiet minutes. And waiting, for once, feels good.
And the smell, as it brews. That warm, comforting smell that fills the kitchen. Even before the first sip, the scent of the tea begins to calm you.
Oh, the scent is half the pleasure. Warm and gentle, drifting up with the steam. You lean in, breathe it in, and already you feel a little more at peace.
And then, at last, the first sip. Is there anything quite like it, Emma? That first warm, gentle sip of a freshly brewed cup of tea?
Oh, it's wonderful. The warmth spreads through you slowly from the inside out. Your shoulders drop. You let out a soft breath, and the world feels gentle again.
Yes, that first sip is like a small sigh of relief. Whatever was bothering you seems to soften, just for a moment, in the warmth of the cup.
And I love simply holding the cup, too. Wrapping both hands around it, feeling the warmth in my palms. On a cold day, there's such comfort in that gentle heat.
Oh yes, holding a warm cup is a quiet comfort all on its own. Your cold hands slowly warm. It's a small thing, but it means a lot.
It does. Sometimes I hold the cup for a while before I even drink, just to feel the warmth. It's like a small, gentle hug for your tired hands.
A gentle hug. That's exactly it. And the steam rising softly, the warm cup in your hands, the quiet moment. It all adds up to such a simple, deep comfort.
It truly does. So much comfort from such a small and ordinary thing. A cup of tea asks for very little and gives back so much warmth and calm.
Now, let's talk about the tea break, Emma. That little pause in the middle of a busy day, when you stop everything and make yourself a cup.
Oh, the tea break is precious. However busy the day, you stop for a few minutes. You step away from your work and you breathe. A small island of calm.
Yes. It's a gentle way of saying, I deserve a short rest. You put down your tasks, make a cup, and for a few minutes, the work can wait.
And it really does help. After a tea break, I always feel a little fresher. The short pause clears my head, and I come back to my work calmer and ready.
It's true. We're not made to work without stopping. A tea break gives the mind a rest. A few quiet minutes and a warm cup can make a long day easier.
I think that's why tea breaks are loved all over the world. In so many places, people stop in the afternoon for tea, a shared, gentle pause in the day.
Yes. In some countries, it's almost a tradition. Everyone stops around the same time for a cup of tea. a small warm moment shared across a whole nation.
I find that lovely. All those people in all those homes and offices pausing together for tea. A quiet, gentle rhythm running through the middle of the day.
And a tea break is even better when it's shared. You make a cup for someone else. They make one for you. It's a small, kind way of caring for each other.
Oh, that's so true. Making someone a cup of tea is a quiet way of saying, I'm thinking of you. A small kindness offered gently in a warm cup.
That brings us nicely to tea with others, Emma. Because tea and conversation seem to go together so well, don't they? One always seems to invite the other.
Oh, they do. There's nothing like sitting with a friend, 2 warm cups between you, talking slowly for an hour. Tea makes conversation easier and gentler.
Yes. When you offer someone tea, you're really offering them your time. Sit down, you're saying. Stay a while. Let's talk. There's no hurry here at all.
That's beautiful. A cup of tea slows everything down. You're not rushing. You sip, you talk, you sit in comfortable quiet. The hours pass softly without you noticing.
And some of my warmest memories are over cups of tea. Sitting in the kitchen with family, talking about little things. The tea kept us there, together, a little longer.
Oh, mine too. My grandmother always made tea when I visited. The pot on the table, the warm cups, her gentle voice. I can still feel the comfort of it.
That's lovely, Emma. Tea has a way of holding us together. The cup gives your hands something to do, and somehow the talking comes more easily and more openly.
Yes, and when a friend is sad, the first thing we often do is make them a cup of tea. We can't fix everything, but we can offer warmth and a little comfort.
That's such a kind tradition. When there are no words to help, a warm cup of tea says, I'm here with you. Sometimes that quiet comfort is exactly what is needed.
It really is. Tea is the drink of comfort. In hard times, in good times, in ordinary times, someone puts the kettle on. It's how we care for one another.
And there's something equal about it too. Rich or poor, young or old, we all share a cup of tea the same way. It brings people gently to the same warm table.
What a lovely thought. A simple cup of tea shared between 2 people is one of the oldest and warmest ways we have of saying, you matter to me.
Now, I'd love to talk about the different teas around the world, Emma. Because there are so many kinds, aren't there? From so many different places and cultures.
Oh, so many. And each one has its own character. There's green tea, light and fresh, black tea, strong and warming, and so many gentle herbal teas as well.
Yes. I love how each country has its own way with tea. In England, a strong cup with a little milk. In Japan, delicate green tea made with great care.
And in many places, tea is a real ceremony. In Japan, the tea ceremony is slow and beautiful, every movement gentle and full of meaning. Tea becomes a quiet art.
It's wonderful. And in India, there's chai. Black tea brewed with warm spices and milk, sweet and rich. The smell alone is enough to comfort you.
Oh, chai is lovely. All those warm spices. Ginger, cardamom, cinnamon. A cup of chai feels like a warm blanket on a cold day, sweet and comforting.
And in many countries, tea is offered the moment you arrive as a guest. Before anything else, here is a cup of tea. It's a beautiful way of saying welcome.
I love that custom. In so many cultures, to offer tea is to offer friendship. A warm cup, placed in a guest's hands, is a quiet little promise of kindness.
Yes, and there are so many gentle herbal teas too. Chamomile, soft and calming. Mint, fresh and clear. Each one a different little comfort for a different kind of moment.
I often have a cup of chamomile in the evening. It's so soothing. Warm and gentle, it helps me slow down and feel ready to rest at the end of the day.
And that's a lovely habit. And it's wonderful that one simple idea, leaves and hot water, has grown into so many traditions all around the world over thousands of years.
It really is. People have been brewing and sharing tea for so long. When we make a cup, we join a quiet ritual that stretches back through countless generations.
I love that thought. A simple cup of tea connects us to people far away and long ago. The same warmth, the same comfort, shared across the whole wide world.
It's a beautiful thread that runs between us all. Wherever you are listening from today, you likely know the comfort of a warm cup. We're all joined by it, gently.
Now, here's one of my very favorite things, Emma. Tea on a rainy afternoon. Is there anything cozier in the whole world than that?
Oh, nothing at all. The rain falling softly outside, the window gray and wet, and you, warm and dry inside with a hot cup of tea in your hands. Pure comfort.
Yes. There's something about the rain that makes a cup of tea taste even better. You curl up by the window, watch the drops fall, and feel safe and warm.
I love those slow, rainy afternoons. There's nowhere to go, nothing to rush for. Just you, a warm cup, perhaps a good book, and the gentle sound of the rain.
It's the perfect excuse to slow down, isn't it? When it rains, the world seems to give you permission to rest, to stay in, brew some tea, and simply be still.
Yes. And the warmth of the tea feels even kinder against the gray and cool of the day. Inside and out, you feel cozy, looked after, and gently at peace.
And tea is just as lovely in the cold of winter. Coming in from the freezing air, your cheeks pink, and wrapping your cold hands around a hot cup. Pure bliss.
Oh yes. In winter, a hot cup of tea is one of life's greatest comforts. It warms you from the inside and chases away the chill, slowly and gently.
And in summer, some people love iced tea. Cool and refreshing in the warm afternoon sun. Tea has a gentle comfort for every single season, doesn't it?
It really does. Hot in winter, cool in summer, bright in the morning, soft in the evening. Whatever the day brings, there's a cup of tea that fits.
That's what makes it such a faithful friend. Through every season, every kind of weather, every mood, tea is there, quietly waiting, ready to warm and comfort you.
A faithful friend. That's exactly what a good cup of tea is. Always there, always the same gentle comfort whenever you need it. Asking for nothing, giving warmth.
Now, Emma, I think this is the heart of it. The way tea gently slows us down. In our busy world, a cup of tea is a small, kind invitation to pause.
Yes. That's what I love most about it. You can't really rush a cup of tea. You have to wait for it to brew and wait for it to cool. It asks you to slow down.
Exactly. The tea sets the pace, not you. And that's a real gift. In a day full of hurry, here's one small thing that will not be rushed.
And while you wait and while you sip, you have a few quiet minutes. Minutes where you do nothing else. You just hold your cup and breathe and simply be.
That's so rare these days, isn't it? A few minutes of doing nothing at all. No phone, no task, no rush. Just you and the warm cup and the little quiet.
It is rare. And it's so good for us. To stop, even for 5 minutes, and let the mind rest. A cup of tea gives us a gentle reason to do just that.
Yes. I sometimes think of my tea break as a tiny moment of calm. I put everything down, I make my cup, and for a few minutes, I'm fully here.
That's a beautiful way to drink tea. Slowly and with your full attention. Noticing the warmth, the scent, the taste. It turns an ordinary cup into a calm moment.
And when you drink tea that way, it's almost like a little rest for the soul. You're not thinking about the past or the future. You're simply here, with your warm cup.
Yes, the tea brings you gently back to the present moment. The simple warmth in your hands is enough to anchor you, softly, in the day.
And that's something we can all use more of. A little stillness, a little quiet. Tea offers it to us freely, several times a day, if only we slow down to take it.
It's a quiet teacher, really. A cup of tea gently reminds us to slow down, to pause, and to find a little calm in the middle of an ordinary busy day.
Now, let's talk about tea and comfort, Emma. Because there's something deeply comforting about tea when we're tired or sad or unwell, isn't there?
Oh, there really is. When I'm feeling low, a warm cup of tea is like a small kindness to myself. It can't fix everything, but it always helps a little.
Yes. When you're unwell, someone bringing you a cup of tea feels like such gentle care. The warmth, the sweetness, the kind thought behind it, it comforts both body and heart.
It does. And there's comfort in the routine of it, too. However hard the day has been, you can still put the kettle on. That small, familiar act feels steady and safe.
That's so true. When everything feels uncertain, the simple ritual of making tea is something you can hold on to. The same steps, the same warmth, every single time.
And tea is so tied to memory, isn't it? A certain cup, a certain smell, can carry you straight back to another time and another warm and gentle kitchen.
Oh, yes. The smell of a particular tea takes me back to my mother's kitchen instantly. Tea holds our memories, warm and safe, like little keepsakes.
Mine too. Some teas taste of home and of people I love. To make that same cup years later is to feel them close again, just for a warm and tender moment.
That's beautiful, Emma. Tea quietly gathers up our memories. Every cup we share with someone becomes a small, warm thread tying us to them and to that gentle moment.
Yes, years from now, we may forget the busy, hurried days, but we'll remember the slow afternoons, the warm cups, the gentle talks. Tea helps us keep those tender moments.
What a lovely thought. So perhaps that's another quiet gift of tea. It gives us these small, warm moments that we carry with us, gently, for the rest of our lives.
It does, and it costs so little. A few leaves, some hot water, a quiet moment. From such simple things, so much warmth and comfort and memory gently grow.
Now, Emma, I imagine many of our listeners might be drinking tea right now as they listen to us. Tea and listening together. That's a lovely pairing, isn't it?
Oh, it's perfect. If you have a warm cup beside you right now, dear listener, how lovely. The gentle tea, the calm voices, the quiet moment. We're so glad to share it.
And tea time is a beautiful time to learn a little English. You're relaxed, you're warm, you're unhurried. The words seem to settle in more gently when your mind is at ease.
That's so true. When you're sipping tea and listening, you're calm, not stressed. And a calm mind learns far better than a tired, worried one bent over a busy desk.
Yes, so you can turn a simple cup of tea into gentle English practice. Just sip, listen, and let the words wash over you. You're learning without even trying.
And if you don't understand a word, that's completely fine. Just keep sipping and keep listening. The meaning often becomes clear later, like tea growing stronger as it brews.
That's a nice way to see it. You don't need to understand every word today. Just let the tea brew and let the language brew too, slowly, in its own gentle time.
And learning a language is a little like making tea, isn't it? You can't rush it. You add a little each day, and slowly, gently, it grows richer and stronger.
I love that. Word by word, cup by cup, day by day. No hurry at all. Both tea and learning reward the patient, far more than the rushed and the frantic.
So please, be patient and gentle with yourself, dear listener. Just as you'd wait calmly for a cup of tea to brew, wait calmly for your English to grow. It will come.
It will, slowly and surely. So keep your warm cup close, keep listening, and enjoy these gentle minutes. There's no test here, no rush, only tea and quiet and slow learning.
What a calm way to learn. Just relax, sip your tea, and let the soft words keep you company. You're doing so well simply by being here and listening with us today.
Now, Emma, I keep coming back to how simple tea is. That's part of its quiet beauty, isn't it? Such great comfort from such humble and ordinary things.
Yes, you don't need anything fancy, just leaves, water, and a cup. Tea doesn't ask for much, and yet it gives us warmth, comfort, and calm.
And it's there for almost everyone. In homes all over the world, rich and poor, there's a kettle and some tea. It's one of the simplest, most shared comforts.
That's what makes it so dear. It's not a luxury, kept only for special days. It's an everyday comfort, woven gently into ordinary life, ready whenever you need it.
And maybe that's the real lesson of tea, that the greatest comforts in life are often the simplest ones. A warm cup, a quiet moment, a little time.
Yes. We so often chase big things, thinking they'll make us happy. But real comfort is often small and close and humble, as close as a cup of tea.
That's beautifully said. So perhaps, if you've been rushing lately, dear listener, this is your gentle reminder. A small comfort is waiting whenever you're ready. Just put the kettle on.
Such a kind invitation. And it takes only a few minutes. You don't need a free afternoon. You only need to pause, brew a cup, and let it warm you.
That's the lovely truth. Even the busiest day has room for one small cup of tea. A few quiet minutes of warmth and calm, tucked gently into all the hurry.
And once you sit down with that warm cup, you often find you needed the pause more than you knew. The rest, the warmth, the quiet, your whole self sighs with relief.
It's just like that, isn't it? We forget how much we need to slow down until we finally do. And a simple cup of tea is one of the gentlest ways to remember.
So perhaps that's a lovely thought to carry with you. When the day feels too fast, make yourself a cup of tea. Let it be your small, warm pause in the rush.
I love that. One cup, one pause, one quiet breath. That's how we soften a hard day and find a little calm again, one warm cup of tea at a time.
So, dear listener, this is your gentle invitation. Sometime soon, when you can, put the kettle on. Make yourself a slow cup of tea, and let it quietly comfort you.
What a kind invitation. And it doesn't matter which tea you choose. Green or black, spiced or herbal. Brew whatever you love, sit down, and simply enjoy the warmth.
Yes, the comfort is waiting, just there in your own kitchen, the kettle, the cup, the warm and gentle tea, all of it ready whenever you choose to slow down and make it.
Beautifully said, Emma. I think that's a gentle place to slow down and gather up the warm ideas we've shared today before we say our soft goodbye.
Yes, let's. Our first word today was tea. Tea, a warm drink you make by pouring hot water over dried leaves. We talked about how a simple cup can comfort and calm us.
Our second word was cup. Cup, a small round container that you drink from. We remembered the quiet comfort of wrapping your hands around a warm cup on a cold day.
Our third word was kettle. Kettle, the pot you use to boil water for tea. We talked about those peaceful minutes waiting by the kettle as the day slowly begins.
And our fourth word was brew. Brew, to make tea by letting it sit in hot water. We remembered how the brewing can't be rushed and gently teaches us a little patience.
4 simple words: tea, cup, kettle, and brew. If you remember even one tonight, that's wonderful. You've done so well just by being here and listening with us.
You really have. And remember the ideas we shared. How a simple cup of tea can lift a tired mood and bring a little warmth and comfort to any moment.
We talked about the gentle ritual of making tea and the few quiet minutes of waiting while the tea brews and the day slows softly down around you.
We remembered the special comfort of a morning cup and the precious little tea break in the middle of a busy day, a small island of calm and rest.
We talked about tea with friends and family and how a shared cup brings us gently together, and how making someone tea is a small, quiet act of kindness.
We traveled the world, too. Green tea and black spiced chai and soft chamomile. So many gentle traditions, all growing from the same simple leaves and hot water.
We talked about the cozy comfort of tea on a rainy afternoon and how a warm cup is a faithful friend in every season and every kind of weather.
And we remembered how gently tea slows us down, giving us a small, calm pause in a busy day, and how tea time is a lovely, relaxed time to learn a little English.
Such warm and gentle ideas. We hope they stay with you, and that very soon you'll put the kettle on, brew a slow cup, and feel a little of the calm we've shared today.
Well, that brings us gently to the end of our time together today. Thank you so much for spending this calm, quiet hour with us. It means a great deal.
It really does. Thank you for letting us keep you company today with soft words and gentle talk of tea. We're so grateful you chose to spend this peaceful time with us.
And before we go, a small, gentle thing. If you've enjoyed sharing a cup with us today, it would mean so much if you'd subscribe to Calm English. It quietly helps our little channel grow.
It really does help more than you know. And if you could leave a like as well, that's a small, kind way to tell us you'd like more slow, calm conversations like this one.
We'd love that. And we'd love to have you here beside us again next time. So please subscribe, leave a gentle like, and we'll keep these quiet hours coming, just for you.
Thank you, truly. And remember, you don't have to be perfect at English or at anything else. Just keep listening and sipping your tea a little at a time. Be patient and very kind with yourself.
And remember to make yourself a warm cup of tea this week. Sit down, hold it in your hands, and let it slow you down for a few gentle, peaceful minutes.
We'll be right here next time with another slow and gentle conversation whenever you need a calm place to rest and breathe and listen for a while.
Until then, please be very gentle with yourself. Rest when you're tired, make a warm cup when your heart is heavy, and take good care of your kind and gentle heart. Take care, and goodbye for now.